This is a quick presentation on CalMag. So first we're going to talk a little bit about the pH scale. It goes from 0 to 14 and it is a logarithmic scale, which means a pH of 3 is 10 times more acidic than a pH of 4. Likewise, a pH of 3 is 100 times more acidic than a pH of 5. The pH scale is displayed here, with 0 being the most acidic and 14 being the most alkaline. Due to the high energy rations that are being fed to cows, maintaining an appropriate rumen pH is essential. The ideal rumen pH is between 6 and 7. Feeding a buffer becomes essential to keep the pH of the rumen desirable due to acidic feeds and decreased saliva production. Saliva acts as a natural buffer, neutralizing the pH of the acid in the digestive system. It does this by increasing the pH. Saliva has a pH of 8.2. Production of saliva is greater when more roughages are consumed rather than grains. Saliva production decreases during heat stress due to a decrease in dry matter intake, which then leads to a decrease in mastication, where a bulk of saliva production occurs. Subacute rumen acidosis, otherwise known as SARA, occurs when the rumen pH is between 5.5 and 6. This can result in long-term health and economic consequences, such as decrease in dry matter intake, decrease in milk production and profitability, and an increase in culling rate and death loss. Rumen acidosis occurs when the pH of the rumen falls below 5.5. This causes the rumen to stop moving and become atonic, which depresses appetite and production. This drop in pH causes acid-producing bacteria to produce more acid that is absorbed through the rumen wall, which can then lead to shock and death. Displayed here is the rumen pH cycle, and you can see with an increase in volatile fatty acid, fermentation, and lactate, you can have a decrease in pH. And when the pH drops below 6, you're going to have a decrease in fiber digestion, rumination, saliva production, and a decrease in buffering capacity. This is when the cow enters subacute ruminal acidosis, which can then spiral to acute acidosis when the pH is dropped below 5.5. Traditionally, sodium bicarbonate has been fed to maintain a desirable pH in the digestive system. It is fed not only as a buffer, but to combat heat stress as well. Results can be even better with the use of an additional product. This is where CalMag comes in. CalMag is a pulverized calcium-magnesium supplement that is designed to replace Magox, up to 50% of sodium bicarbonate, and limestone. CalMag is an alkalizer, which means it raises the pH. The difference between an alkalizer and a buffer is a buffer stabilizes pH while an alkalizer actually raises it. CalMag is an extremely fine product, making it extremely bioavailable for the cow. As far as nutrient profile goes for CalMag, calcium you're going to have 22 to 25% guarantee, and magnesium is going to have an 11% guarantee, but we typically see figures around 12%. Cows require adequate magnesium in their diet every day, due to the fact that they are capable of storing very little of it. Magnesium storage is also jeopardized during times of heat stress and transition. It is a necessity to allow normal calcium metabolism, and when this does not happen, you're going to have consequences such as secondary hypocalcemia, grass tetany, and lactation tetany. CalMag is proven in top producing herds during summer heat stress. It has a potential for ration cost savings, and it is a domestic source of natural magnesium and calcium that is highly available to the cow. It fills the magnesium requirement and most of the calcium requirement at a low cost. CalMag can replace limestone, and the amount varies on the diet. It can also replace magnesium oxide completely as space in the diet allows, and up to 50% of bicarb. When comparing CalMag to competitor products, frequently calcium magnesium carbonate supplements are used with 22% calcium and 12% magnesium. These products are palatable and can replace a portion of sodium-based buffers. Reactivity and bioavailability of both calcium and magnesium are improved with finer particle size, and this information was drawn from an article by Rick Lundquist titled Magnesium, the Most Critical Mineral. When comparing products, particle characteristics such as particles per gram, particle size, and surface area are important to consider. Products of smaller size have a larger surface area, and a larger surface area means an increase in absorption, speed of absorption, and an increase in overall bioavailability. A test was conducted to compare CalMag to a competitor product comparing surface area, particles per gram, and particle size. Figure 1 displays the results of the comparison between CalMag and a competitive product of surface area, with CalMag on the left in blue and the competitor product on the right in gray. The ratio displayed here shows that CalMag is at about 8:3 ratio as far as surface area goes. Figure 2 displays particles per gram, and the ratio for that is about 2.3 to 1, with CalMag on the left and competitor product on the right. Lastly, figure 3 shows mean particle size, and you can see here how much smaller CalMag is than the competitive product, with a ratio of about 3 to 11. A blood test product comparison was also done, measuring the serum magnesium levels with Magox and CalMag. The ration with Magox showed about 1.82 milliequivalents per liter, with a magnesium level in the ration balanced to be 0.36% dry matter. The ration with CalMag was 1.92 milliequivalents per liter, and the magnesium level in the ration was 0.33% dry matter. Cows fed the CalMag versus cows fed the Magox have slightly higher levels of magnesium in their blood. The level of magnesium in the dry matter of the CalMag diets was slightly lower, and this reveals how bioavailable CalMag is. A pH product comparison was also done with CalMag and a competitor product. The constants in this comparison were a 450 gram solution and a 98-degree temperature. The 98 degrees is to simulate the temperature of a rumen. And 4 grams of CalMag were added, and the pH increased from 6.2 to 7.1. When 4 grams of the competitor product were added, the pH increased from 6.2 only to 6.8. As far as takeaways go, CalMag is a pulverized calcium magnesium supplement that is a local and economical product that can cut ration costs. Because of CalMag's small particle size and extreme surface area, it's extremely bioavailable. It is a proven product through multiple variations of testing on hundreds of thousands of cows. It is shown to be excellent benefit in milk fat depression and heat stress, and a superb source of bioavailable magnesium in transition cow diets. CalMag is available in bags, totes, as well as bulk.